It was Saturday night, the evening before a mass murder changed his life forever, that Brian Burns first learned his family was under threat.
I wasn't there. I was out in Muscogin First Nations racing. My cell phone just started ringing, and it was Bonnie. She said, Myles and Damien beat up Jones.
Jones was how everyone knew Brian's oldest son, Gregory Burns. Brian told his wife Bonnie to keep the doors locked that night. But the next morning, Bonnie, Jones, and 8 other people were dead, victims of a series of violent stabbings that left 18 others injured. The deaths have shattered the James Smith Cree Nation and the small neighboring village of Weldon. But for 3 families in particular, the losses have been immense. 6 members of the Burns family died, including Myles Sanderson's father-in-law, Earl Burns Sr. Myles' mother-in-law, Joyce Burns, was also injured in the attack. Myles' criminal history is lengthy and alarming. Global News has confirmed the 32-year-old was charged with 125 crimes as an adult, spanning many years. Those charges include 2 attempted murders and 18 assaults predating the violence this month. 7 of Myles' charges were for assaulting his common-law spouse, Vanessa Burns. In 2015, he allegedly tried to stab her father, Earl Burns Sr., to death.
Earl was his focus, yeah. I had a former friend, well, a former inmate that did time with him. He said he was plotting this from inside when he was in the pen.
Damien's involvement in the violence has come as more of a surprise to people in the community.
He was a good father. He was a provider, hard worker. He was a good man.
But warrants for Damien's arrest were issued in August 2021 and June 2022 as well, after he allegedly committed assaults on James Smith Cree Nation. Damien's body was found the day after the killings. Police suspect he was murdered by his brother. Police have warned some questions may never be answered. With Myles dead, there will be no trial, nothing further presented in court, leaving families like Brian Burns stricken with grief and calling for a public inquiry. Heather Yourex-West, Global News.